Alright guys, welcome back. CFP here, and this is Survival Living. So we are taking a nice little stroll in the woods. We just got back from stashing some fuel. Alright, I'm not going to take you where we stashed fuel. And as a matter of fact, I'm not filming from anywhere near where I got fuel stashed. We always keep fuel on hand for our generators. That's usually pretty close, just for immediate fill up on our generators. But our large bulk of fuel, we hide. And I'll tell you why we hide it. We don't want anybody coming and taking our fuel. Now, real quick, guys. Oh, no, you don't really think that people are going to come take your fuel, do you, CFP? Yes, I do. I'm getting nailed by mosquitoes. Florida, right? Okay, real quick story for you. After Hurricane Michael came through, my brother and dad, they were in Southport, Florida, and you couldn't get out. I mean, all the roads were tore up and all that other stuff. The power lines were down. Fuel was non-existent. You could not get hold of fuel unless you're going out of state. And that's what they had to do, would go out of state to get fuel. What fuel jugs they had on hand? A representative from the Alphabet company. The emergency management teams, starts with an F. Yes, I can't say it because it's one of those flagged words here on YouTube. They pulled up, asked if there's fuel in those cans. Of course, my brother, being an old hardhead he is, none of your damn business what I got in my fuel jugs. In a natural disaster, natural emergency, yes, they can come and take your shit. Sure can. Luckily, though, my brother had already put the fuel in the generators, and also the diesel fuel that he had for his RV was already loaded into the generator, so they were empty on those jugs. But the employee of the F company, the emergency management, notified them that if they wanted to take it, they had every right to. Get fuel hidden. Alright, if you need some dummy decoy set out, hey, more power to you. Go ahead and do that. I keep some nearby the generators. That way I don't have to go truck where I need to go get fuel at. Again, not going to show you where that is, guys. Have stashes. Same thing with your prepping supplies, guys. I've talked about it in the past. Keep food hidden. Keep food hidden. Keep your freedom seeds, if that's what you're stocking up, and I do recommend that. Keep some in a different location in case you have to go from point A to point B. Evacuate. Also, in case a nice little management team was to show up and say, hey, we're here to collect supplies. They can't do that, CFP. Yes, they can, actually. They wrote in a law where in an emergency situation, natural disaster, things like that, they can come acquire resources. And yes, that is in the civilian population thing. Now, I've heard the argument, oh, they're not going to worry about my 5 gallons of gas, CFP. You're crazy. After Michael, they pulled up into the yard and were questioning my brother on if he had fuel in his cans. They weren't there to supply him. Luckily, his were already empty. Alright, guys, again, get food, fuel, ammo, medical supplies, especially if you're relying on medical supplies. Get that stuff put back. Do your best. I know some prescriptions you cannot get put back. I know that. Dude, why y'all tacticaled out? Well, one thing, looks badass. 2, I'm still working on our series. We're guest appearancing on Praxis Alien Invasion, and the part I wrote in is a tactical thing. So I had to get all my battle rattle out and all that cool stuff. And since I was already out here, hey, may as well grab the camera, right? Did I come out here all dressed up to go hide fuel? No. No, I look like a normal person when I went to go hide in my fuel tanks. I'm not about to draw attention to myself running around town dressed like this. I mean, that'd be a little retarded, wouldn't it? I think so. Alright, guys, y'all take care. Speak to y'all later. Oh, right fast, before I forget, we broke over 9,000 subscribers. That's freaking awesome. 2 years on YouTube, and never thought we'd ever get this big this fast. That's actually pretty quick. There are some other people that their channels blew up because they've had what's known as viral videos. Awesome, awesome. We got a great community here. A lot of people have a lot of great information. Now, do I fact check some of this information? Yes, yes, and I've actually had to remove some of this information because it was stuff that they pulled off of Google and try to pass off as actual knowledge. The internet is full of information if you know how to use it correctly, but there's also a lot of misinformation if you're not careful. And I've had to remove some comments in the past because I can tell by the wording that they used. They copied, pasted, and splattered it on my channel as if they know something. It's one thing to give out information. It's another thing to pretend that you actually know what the hell you're talking about. So when I run across those people, especially when it's something I already know, I just remove it. Sorry. Anyway, guys, y'all take care. Speak to y'all later.